Hey friends, Lissa here for another video. As you can see, I have my hair and makeup all done. If you want to watch me do my hair and makeup, I did a video. The link is in the description below, so you can go check that out. The only reason I did it was because I had a ton of requests for people asking me to do a hair and makeup video. So it's not a raw vegan thing to do, but because I had so many requests, I decided to do it anyway. So if you're interested in watching me, I am wearing my hair extensions. So I put those in that video. I did my makeup and all that jazz. So you can go head on over there and watch that if you want to. Otherwise, we can start with this video. Today I want to talk about why I don't do an all fruit diet, why I do a lot of savory dishes, and why I eat a lot of greens and vegetables. There are a lot of fruitarians out there who will eat an all fruit diet. I personally don't want to do an all fruit diet because there are a few things in leafy greens and vegetables that we aren't getting as much from, or if any, from our fruits. So the number one thing that is so important is to get your greens so that you can get vitamin K. Vitamin K is necessary for the body to help with your cardiovascular system. It's a blood clotting agent, and it's so important in teeth and bone formation. So there are a lot of fruitarians who just do a plain fruit diet, and after a little while they notice that their teeth are softer, or their teeth are wiggly, or their bones break easily if they've been doing it for a really long time. And that could be because they are lacking in the vitamin K, because they're not getting enough greens in their diet. Greens are so important. I really want to stress that, because a lot of people think that they need to eat all of this fruit. And yes, you do get a lot of calories from fruit. I get the bulk of my calories from bananas and dates, but I eat a ton of leafy greens and vegetables to balance out the nutrition, because I want to make sure that I get a wide variety of nutrition and I get everything. So vitamin K is very, very important, and you want to have healthy teeth and gums and bones, and vitamin K is really good for that. Keep in mind that vitamin K is a fat-soluble vitamin, so you need to have fats to be able to absorb it. That is why most of my fat-based dressings, like with cashews or chia seeds or anything like that, tend to be with my heaviest green meals. So if I'm gonna do like kale or dandelion or chard or collards or anything like that, then I'll tend to have more of my fats with those meals. Never bother putting fats, or rarely, really super rarely, unless it's chia seeds, but none of this avocado and bananas. No way. You don't need the fats to absorb anything from fruit. The fruit is just, all of the nutrition in the fruit is absorbed without fats. You need the fats to absorb certain things from vegetables, namely the fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin K and vitamin A. So keep your fats with your greens. That's probably going to be your best bet. Also, the vitamin K helps to avoid arterial and kidney calcification. So all the calcium that you're not absorbing that kind of calcifies in your arteries and your kidneys. Vitamin K helps to eliminate that, or not eliminate, but keep it down to a very, very low minimum. So vitamin K is super, super important. The next one is minerals. I know you can get minerals from fruit, but you get way more in your greens and your veggies. Namely calcium, iron, magnesium. Very high in bok choy, mustard greens, kale, dandelion, chard. Anything that's a dark leafy green is really, really beneficial. Mustard greens are really awesome, you guys. They are full of nutrition, and I'm actually going to be planting a bunch of them, and I'll show you how I planted in my little planter and what I used. I basically just go to the grocery store and get brown mustard seeds, and then I grow them. It's really super simple, and they grow, and you can use little microgreens in your salads. You can let them grow. They're nice and spicy, and they taste like wasabi. So you can add them to your raw vegan sushi, which I like to do as well, but I'm going to show you my planter once I get that done. Another two more things. Chlorophyll is really good, and that's only in greens, because chlorophyll is produced by the sun, by the plant, and chlorophyll is really good for cleansing, keeping your body clean, and it helps with body odor. So if you're detoxing and you find that you have a lot of body odor from the toxins that are coming out, chlorophyll is a really great addition to your diet. So so you can not smell so bad. You can buy chlorophyll from the health food store and just add it to your water. That's a great thing to do, or just add more leafy greens. It's really that simple. It helps protect your DNA, and it helps to keep candida away. So if you are dealing with candida, like I did, I've dealt with candida for over a decade. I've had to deal with it, and I worked in the natural health industry, so I tried everything. I've done cleanses, and I've done diets, and I've done you name it, and my candida didn't actually, sorry, my cat is loving my tripod. I didn't actually truly get rid of my candida until I became a low-fat raw vegan. So I eat lots of greens and very low fat, and again, I keep my fat to my greens. But yeah, chlorophyll is really great for that too. So if you are dealing with that, then it might be a good idea to add a lot more greens to your diet, or go and get some chlorophyll to add to your water. The last point that I wanted to make is that greens are very alkaline. And a lot of people have heard the term the acid-alkaline balance in your body. Fruit tends to be on the acidic side. And I know a lot of people who are eating high fruit, yes, it's good, and yes, they're raw, and yes, they're whole foods, but they are also a little bit on the acidic side. So if you want to balance that out, just add a bunch of greens and vegetables to your diet, because those are going to help boost the alkalinity of your body, which helps to, again, prevent disease. And that's really what we're doing. We are trying to be the healthiest people we can. Also, I believe that there is more fiber in the greens and vegetables than there is in most fruits. Fruits do have a lot of fiber, for sure. But I think if you're trying to do more cleansing, the greens are going to be really good to add, because you can get a lot more fiber from them than you can from an all fruit diet. So if you are doing an all fruit diet, it would probably be a good idea to add some spinach to your smoothies, some chard here and there, and maybe do maybe an evening meal with like lots of vegetables. And you can add your fruit to your salads and stuff like that. That's cool too. But again, that is why I personally don't do an all fruit diet, because I don't believe that all fruit is really good, especially living this high north like I do. A lot of the fruit that I get is probably not ripe, and probably not full of the nutrition that it would get if it ripened on the tree in the tropical area and I could just pick it like that. So I don't think that I'm getting all of the nutrition. I don't think I would get all of the nutrition if I was all fruit up here in Canada. You could probably, I know Anne Osborne is all fruit, or pretty much all fruit, but she lives in an area where she can pick ripe oranges. Like, I don't think I've ever had a truly ripe orange ever in my life, because they pick them unripe and they ship them up here. So if you have an orange tree and you can pick them ripe, you know the difference between a tree ripened perfect orange and one that you buy from the grocery store, even organic. It's just not the same, because they're just not ripened at the perfect time because of the shipping and storage and all of that stuff. So I believe that it is possible to maybe do an all fruit diet, but again, I don't want to take my chances. I want to stick to a balance. And I also really like savory dishes. It keeps me raw, and it keeps me from falling off the wagon. It keeps me interested and creative, and I just really like, and I love vegetables, so I really want to keep that in my diet. Again, that's why I am not all fruit. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please click like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications for more. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and YouFood, all at Raw Food Romance. And just an update, guys, I am offering now health coaching. You can go over to my Facebook page and read the picture that I posted on there that has all the information for health coaching. And I am also writing my second book right now, which is going to be my first year raw, and it's going to be diary style, like a journal. And so it's going to have my struggles, accomplishments, things I learned, all of that kind of stuff, all in one book. So kind of like an autobiography of my first year raw. So I hope that will help some people get to know me a little bit better and peek into my life and see what I experienced, because a lot of those first experiences, I didn't have my YouTube channel, so I didn't share a lot. I started my YouTube channel about 5 months into being raw, give or take. So I did have a big chunk of learning phase that I'm going to share in that book, so you guys can watch for that. And then lots of cool stuff happening down the road. But I just wanted to say hi, I'm back on YouTube and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. So if you have any questions and you want me to answer them in future videos, please comment below so I can create a list of all sorts of videos that I can make for you guys. But until the next one, I hope you guys have a great day and fruit on.